right, so in the last one, we went over a little bit of an autocrossing, how to get into it, how to get started. I feel like I didn't really do it justice for the title that it is. So I'm gonna make a series, and each episode will be a little bit more in depth of each step of the way of getting into autocross and where you're at and what you're doing each step of the way. So this is gonna be a series, probably 5 to 6 episodes. First episode is gonna be getting registered. Where do you go? What do you do? Let's get over here. Got the laptop up. Let's get on that real fast and see where we're at. All right, as you can see, got the laptop up on top of the Civic. So one of the first places you wanna go for all SCCA stuff, it's all gonna be on motorsportsreg.com. They do all kinds of stuff on here. It's not just autocross. They do, here, let me go back out. There's any kind of racing, go-karts, HPDE, on-track, tickets, coaching. There's all kinds of stuff on here. But for us, we're trying to go to our events. So this is what it looks like. I've already registered for mine. Mine's Trad Sports Car Club. So if you go on here and you just put on your location of wherever you're at, it will bring up the local events that are close to you. So you can just type in Greensboro, type in Tucson, type in any of those things. If there is an event that is sanctioned and goes through motorsports regs for registration, it will pull it up. It'll tell you the dates. It'll tell you how much it is. Usually, at least with our local chapter, if you register early, you get the selection number. It's a lot easier doing that, and you save a little bit. You save like $3 or $4. So not the end of the world, but it's also not nothing when it comes to racing, and we're talking about cheap racing. So this is where you go. This is where it all starts. You'll go on here, you'll find an event that you want to go to, you'll register for it, you'll go through on here, you can scroll up and down. Actually, let me see. View event details. So if you go in here, you can see in the detail section, they'll put pictures and stuff like that. But then what you can also do is you can come in here and see all of your competition, what class you're going to be in. So in solo or autocross, there's pro class, which is usually the first thing that's going to show up. You can see all these different pro classes for all those people who know what they're doing. Then you have PAX class, novice. So these are novice. These are people that are first time out. These are a lot of novices that are coming, which is awesome to see. Then you start getting down into your ladies PAX class, solo spec coupe. Then you got A Street, B Street. So these are the street classes. This is where I'm at, and you'll come on down and you'll see me. I'm right here, my 2007 Civic SI. There's 4 people that I'm competing against on Sunday. So that's where you get registered. Next, what you'll be seeing is me pulling up to the event. You will have to sign a waiver. No matter what, you always have to sign a waiver, whether you're working, whether you're just want to go and watch one. That's one thing I would do. I would just go and watch the first event, ask questions, walk around. You don't have to register. It costs nothing other than the gas money to get there. And therefore you can kind of see the lay of the land, see how things work, see what's going on. That's probably the first thing I would do, is just go to an event and watch, just spectate. It's free. It literally costs nothing other than a signature. So that's what I would do first. That's what you're gonna see me doing. Good morning. So all autocross mornings start with it's early morning. So when you get to the track, first thing you do, the place that they're going to have the event, usually it's a parking lot, we call it the track, you have to sign a waiver. So there's an SCCA waiver that you have to sign no matter what, even if you have a passenger in the car that isn't going to drive or whatever. Everybody has to sign the waiver that is on property for SCCA. So get up here in a minute, sign that waiver. How are you?
ready for a good day?
Of course.
Tell everybody I'm channeling my inner Australian. Have a good day, mate. Thank you.
Thank you. So, sign the waiver, get a wristband, put the wristband on, lets everybody know that you got a waiver. So, next, we go and check in. So now that we signed the waiver, clean everything out of your car, get everything out of your car that you brought with you. It needs to be totally cleaned out. If you have a helmet, bring your helmet with you on your first time, but usually they'll give you a sticker to say that your helmet is up to regulations for the year. Then after that, you go to tech. In tech, they'll walk around the car, make sure everything's good. Take a little video of that happening. But let's go get teched in. So one thing you also need for SCCA is you need numbers on the car. My buddy Ryan is showing anything can be used for numbers.
No matter how many times you've done this, how many times you think you're prepared, no one's above some tape numbers and letters. And if you forget, it's all good.
And then there's me. My magnetic numbers. So that's what the tech line looks like here. It's always different areas, but little video. Perfect. Yeah. So what you do, you pull up, they walk around, check the tires, make sure everything's good, make sure everything's secure, make sure you have nothing loose on the car, and they pass you for tech, or they fail you. Then what you do is you walk up to the trailer, and you check in. All right, after you get done checking in, next episode, course walk.
That's a whole topic on itself.
It's gonna be a good one. But she has magnetic numbers, but
They're black.
they're black. They look great on a white car, but not so much on the black car. How you doing this morning?
I'm slow because I needed my buddy to get a scooter. 'Cause I feel like I don't want to leave you behind, man.